Nestled in the heart of Japan, Nara is renowned for its rich Buddhist heritage and abundant deer population. However, many visitors tend to overlook the hidden treasures that lie beyond the central area. Many itineraries would suggest spending just one day exploring the central area of Nara. However, the Nara prefecture is massive, and I strongly recommend considering staying in a Buddhist temple. As the Buddhist center of Japan, Nara offers a unique opportunity to immerse oneself in temple life and participate in Buddhist rituals. In today's video, we'll explore the must-visit destinations in central Nara, such as Isuen and Yoshikiyan Gardens, Todaiji, Nara Park, and Kasuga Taisha. However, before we delve into those, I want to introduce the main highlight of our Nara trip, a temple stay at a Buddhist temple dedicated to the deity of war and warriors, named Shikizan Gyokuzoin. Gyokuzoin is located on the outskirts of Nara Prefecture, away from the central Nara. Transportation options from Osaka, Nara, and Kyoto include trains, buses or taxis, and a short walk, taking an hour or two according to the Gyokuzoin website. We chose to rent a car from Kyoto Station for convenience. If you're driving or taking a taxi, make sure to set the destination to Gyokuzoin parking lot, not Gyokuzoin itself, to avoid a narrow and challenging pathway. Upon reaching the parking lot, you'll need to climb some stairs to reach the check-in hall. Don't worry about carrying your luggage, as they offer bag drop-off assistance, which I'll explain very shortly. In the waiting area, they kindly serve tea and desserts while completing the check-in process. English is spoken to some extent, so communication shouldn't be a major issue. I made my accommodation reservation through Booking.com, and I have included the links and the website in the video description. If you choose to pay upon arrival, please ensure you have enough cash, as credit cards are accepted with a 5% surcharge. Now let's briefly delve into the history of Shikizan. According to legend, Shikizan is believed to be the place where Bishamonten, a Buddhist deity, first appeared in Japan. The story goes that Prince Shotoku Taishi prayed for victory over Mononobe no Moriya, a prominent opponent of Buddhism. In response, Bishamonten appeared on Mount Shigi at the hour, day, and year of the tiger, and led the prince to victory. To express his gratitude, the prince constructed a temple dedicated to Bishamonten in year 594 and named it Shikizan, which signifies the mountain to be trusted and respected. And that's the reason why you see paper tigers placed around the temple. Once we checked in, the monk kindly drove us downhill and allowed us to retrieve our luggage. Witnessing the exceptional driving skills on the narrow and steep hills is an experience in itself. We were then welcomed into our accommodation. If you think staying in a temple means old-fashioned facilities, Gyokuzoin will prove you wrong. They have everything you need, from aircon, heating, elevator, advanced Japanese toilets, wonderful hot showers and baths to cute staff.
私ランニング
大丈夫です。ありがとうございます。他刚好像说 running， 他要跑上去。
可以吗？对，我先到这个。把门顶一下，这个好像是。可能是。哎。哦，是。
Although bathrooms and sinks are shared, they are all exceptionally clean. The public bus at the underground floor is capable of fitting around 20 people, yet we hardly saw anyone else using it. Our room is spacious, which comfortably accommodated the four of us. The rooms don't have locks, so it's important to take care of your valuable items. But really, who would dare to steal under the watchful eyes of Bishamonten, the deity of war? Our dinner was at 6 p.m. and the food was also exceptional. As someone who thought I couldn't live without meat, Gyokuzoin made me doubt that belief. We had a delightful dinner with meticulously prepared dishes. They even provided us with a special sutra letter believed to prevent the spread of the plague. It suggested placing the letter when dining to protect against the coronavirus. The sutra contains a message directing the 7 demons to stay away from you. The explanation says this sutra was used by Buddha 2,585 years ago to stop the plague. If somebody chants this, the 7 demons will run away. Even if you can't chant it, placing the letter at the entrance will stop the virus from entering your house. The following morning, we were invited to witness the Buddha ritual called Goma.
The main Buddha is called Bishamonte, deity of guardian and prosperity and wealth. And this ritual is called Goma. Goma word comes from Sanskrit word Homa. Homa means burning our desire, our selfishness, our attachment. So this ritual is believed to have the power to get rid of evil. So please fan Goma heat, Goma smoke over your body. You can do it on the both sides.
After the Goma ritual, we were also invited to participate in the Dharaniya prayer. Attendants would receive a talisman at the end of the prayer. Okay, here we are finally. Time to enjoy a delicious breakfast. It's basically a sausage and egg, but in a Gyeokseoin way. Lastly, there's an optional route to the mountain top. It's not particularly remarkable and you can't see Gyeokseoin from there, so whether or not to climb it is entirely up to you. And that concludes our Gyeokseoin trip. I hope this gave you a great insight into the unique experience of staying in a temple. I highly recommend considering it for your itinerary if you have the opportunity. Share your thoughts in the comment section below. And now let's move on to the exciting city of Nara. The first thing we did was to hunt for the famous kakinoha sushi, a traditional sushi dish fermented or pickled in persimmon leaves. Kakinoha sushi can be found in various vendors near Nara Station and throughout the prefecture. The persimmon leaves act as a natural preservative due to their tannin content. allowing the sushi to remain fresh for several days without refrigeration. The taste is distinct from normal sushi with delightful sweet and sour fermentation flavors, so I strongly recommend if you are visiting Nara. I would also like to suggest our lunch spot called Kizune. We had the pleasure of trying the 3 signature rice balls, beef, fried bean curd, and seafood. All came with great quality, taste, and a variety of toppings. Desserts were served with a choice of ice cream or pudding. And now we have arrived at the Kofukuji Temple. Honestly, compared to other temples I've seen, it doesn't particularly captivate me. Perhaps it's because there are no scenic landscapes or gardens, just open sand. The Eastern Golden Hall, in particular, is quite small, taking us only 5 minutes to walk around. But next to the temple, there's a stunning pond park that is perfect for a moment of relaxation. Isuyen translates to the garden founded by the water. The name reflects the garden's unique feature of having its ponds supplied by the nearby Yoshikigawa River. The entrance fee for Isuyen is 1,000 yen, and the garden is divided into 2 sections: the front garden and the back garden. The scenery in the back garden is truly breathtaking, and you will also encounter some delightful creatures. After Isuyen, we quickly made our way to Yoshikiya next door. It's a free garden consisting of a pond garden, a tea ceremony garden, and a moss garden. Both Isuyen and Yoshikiyan are compact and easily accessible, but if you have to pick one, I recommend the Yoshikiyan garden where you can enjoy the beauty without spending a dime. Welcome to Nara Park, the top attraction in the heart of the city. In the morning, you will encounter numerous hungry deer eagerly waiting for you to buy senbei, a special treat made from rice bran and grains. Once you have the senbei, the deer will quickly gather around you. However, I must warn you that they are not the most polite guests. They will come very close, applying pressure to give up your senbei.
不是举起双手，然后把手掌打开，要把手掌打开表示没有。
You will run out of treats in no time. While they may bow, it's important to understand they are not doing it out of politeness, but solely for the treats. Without treats, don't expect any bow. They'll simply turn away if you can't offer them anything. Also, keep in mind that coming in the afternoon won't result in energized deer eager for treats. They'll be full and just poop and avoid the food. Before buying senbei, check the deer's interest. If they're not enthusiastic, it's best not to buy any as it will only create a messy situation with broken senbei everywhere. Additionally, Nara Park becomes quite poopy in the afternoon, so it's not the best time for a visit. Todaiji, the Great Eastern Temple, is a truly iconic and historically significant landmark in Nara. Constructed in the year 752, this temple holds immense cultural importance. Its main hall, known as the Big Buddha Hall, proudly holds the title of the world's largest wooden building. Inside, you'll see one of Japan's largest bronze Buddha statues, standing at a towering height of 15 meters. Nearby is the Bodhisattva statue, as well as the impressive statues of Komokuten and Tamonten, the latter of which is also known as Bishamonten. As you exit the main hall, I highly recommend exploring the other charming smaller temples. One of my favorites is the Nigazudo Hall, offering breathtaking views from its balcony. Since Todaiji encompasses a significant portion of northern Nara Park, you will encounter groups of deer along the way, adding to the enchanting atmosphere. Kasuga Taisha, Nara's most renowned shrine, needs no further introduction. With a history spanning almost 1300 years, it stands as a testament to the city's protective deity. The shrine's buildings are undeniably beautiful, as its vibrant red color beautifully contrasts with the green surroundings. However, what truly sets Kasuga Taisha apart is its famous lanterns. In a similar fashion to other shrines donated torii gates, Kasuga Taisha proudly showcases over 3,000 donated lanterns, creating a distinctive feature that can only be witnessed here in Nara. Lastly, I would like to recommend a fantastic sukiyaki restaurant near Nara Station. During lunchtime, you can indulge in the delicious Wagyu sukiyaki for just 2,600 yen. We also had the pleasure of trying their creamy chicken pot, which offered a lighter option with robust umami flavors. That concludes our trip. I hope you enjoyed the video and found some helpful insights for planning your own adventure. I'll see you in the next episode in Osaka.